So today we're going to make a 10-inch two-cabled scarf. So because this is just a short to show you what the repeat is, we don't really need to talk about yarn or hooks that I'm using. We're going to start with the chain 25. I want you to do 24 single crochets back up because we need to just build a foundation before we can start our cables. I have already done this in a video, and in the video I say that I'm going to do shorts to show you a close-up version and a slower version of how I do the cables. So we're going to do one double crochet in each stitch. So that's my one double crochet in each stitch. So we're going to chain 2 and turn our work. So our first round, because this is a 10-inch scarf, we're going to do 5 double crochets starting in this first stitch. So just make sure you pull your chain back. So I'm going to start with these posts. If you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'll know what stitch goes with what post. You just need to count the posts to match the stitches, and that's how you're going to know that these two are going to be your next area. So we're going to start building our cables onto these 4 posts right here. So I'm going to number them 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to skip 1 and 2, and our first triple is going to go on to number 3 post. So yarn over twice. You're going to go in and pick up the post. So put that right on the front of your hook. Yarn over. Finish the stitch. So pulling through 2 3 times. That's why we call it a triple. And now we're going to put another triple onto the 4th post and finish the stitch. So now we come back around to post number 1 and post number 2, and we're going to put triples on each of them. So I'm going to pick up post number 1. Now this is where I usually pinch the post and then I turn it. It just makes my life a lot easier, but you will find your own technique. So now on post number 2 is kind of hidden, so you're just going to pop that up out of there and put a triple on that as well. So now we've got this crossover thing happening, and that is fabulous. So now starting in this stitch, because this stitch belongs to this post, so you've got to start in this stitch over here, and we're going to do 6 double crochets. So that's my 6 double crochets, and we're going to do this exact same thing again. Now you've got post 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We're going to do the same thing. So first put your first triple on post number 3. Then number 4. And then we come back over to 1 and 2, so we get the cross, and you're going to go on to number 1. And then there's number 2. We got to pop it out. So this is the only time we do triples, is with the crossover, only because we need the height. And now you're going to do 5 double crochets to end the row. So again, if you're not sure where your stitch is, count the posts, and then you'll be able to find what stitch to go into. Chain 2, turn your work. So now we're at the back of everything, and it looks pretty funny. You're going to do your 5 double crochets. So your 5 doubles and your 5 doubles on either end, they never change. The 6 doubles in the middle, they never change. Now on our triple, we just did all these were triples. From here on, the rest of the repeat rows, we're doing double crochets. We're not doing triples anymore. So first you're going to start off with 5 double crochets to start your scarf. That's my 5 doubles. So I'm right here at my twist, but at the back of it. So the first thing you're going to do is pick up these 2. We're going to do back post double crochets. So these 2 triples that we did, the ones hidden behind these 2. So these 2 guys back here. That's what we're going to go around. So you're just doing a double. You're going to come in around and you're going to pick up the first one. And then you're just going to yarn over and finish your double crochet. So we got this other one here. You're going to go in, back post, so you're coming in from behind to pick up that post, and you're going to put a double on there. And now you got these 2 in the front, but they still have to be back post double crochets. So here's the 2 we just worked. In between there's that space before we get to our other triples, and that's where you're going to come in. So yarn over for a double. You're going to come in. I take my thumb and I will push that post back like that, just so it's easier for me to grab and do a double. And then I do the same thing with this last triple. I will take my thumb and put it at the back, that way I can just pick it up like this. And then you're going to do your 6 double crochets, so that's in between the cables, and then we do the same thing again. So ignore these first 2 that are in front of you and worry about the ones at the back here. So I just turn it over and grab it like this. I don't even try to work in from the front. I just pick them up from the back. And then these guys, like I say, I just push with my thumb. I just push them up. Makes my life a lot easier. I know I need them at the back, so I just push them out to the back. And then your 5 double crochets to end the row. So first let's start with our 5 double crochets. These are the 4 that you need. So you're going to put a double crochet on each of these posts. So everything's at the front post double crochets. And then you're going to do your 6 double crochets across to the other cable. And now we're at your next cable and these 4 posts. So we're always working with 4 posts. You're going to do front post double crochets. And then 5 double crochets to finish the row. Chain 2, turn your work. So now we're at the back of the work, and this is what it looks like. So do your 5 double crochets to start before your cable. So now we're at the cable, and on your 4 posts that you're doing, you're gonna see those are the 4 posts that we're working with. We're gonna put double crochets on there. So I just turn mine over and work. You will find whatever's easy for you to do. So I'm at my posts again, and I gotta do back post double crochets. So we just talked about that. and then 5 double crochets to finish the row. And that is what your cables are going to look like. And that's the repeat. And then you start over again with your triple crochet crossovers. So we'll do the crossover again. So do your 5 doubles. So I'm at my 4 cables again. I'm going to skip 1 and 2. I'm going to do 3 and 4. I'm going to start by putting a triple crochet on post number 3. And then I'm going to put a triple crochet on post number 4. And then I'm going to pop over here and I'm going to put a triple on post number 1. And then I'm going to put a triple on post number 2. And then I'm going to do my 6 double crochets. So we're now at our other cable and we're going to do the crossover again. So we're going to put a triple on post number 3. We're going to put a triple on post number 4. We're going to put a triple on post number 1. And then we're going to put a triple on post number 2. And then we're going to do the 5 double crochets. So now this is where I'm going to be able to show you the, now that we've we've started our second repeat, I can kind of show you what the cable is going to look like. Because honestly, the video I did of my hooded balaclava, it's hard to see the cables. So the crossover looks better once you start adding your stuff to it. But that's what your cable's going to look like for a 10-inch scarf. So that's how you do cables. That's your repeat, and you can just keep going and make this scarf as long as you want. Most scarves range between 50 inches and 70 inches long. If you want an extra long scarf, you're gonna have to make it longer than 70 inches. And that is the end of our short. Thanks for joining me, guys.